So whereas this resolution, Congress of the United States has established the second full week of April as National Telecommunicators Week. And whereas emergencies can occur at any time that require law enforcement or emergency medical services. And whereas a corps of dedicated public safety telecommunicators serve the county of San Luis Obispo. And whereas the County of San Luis Obispo considers the services of the public safety telecommunicators to be vital to the interest of the community, San Luis Obispo Sheriff dispatchers answer an average of 4,350 911 calls a month, and county fire dispatchers add an average of 399 911 calls a month. Whereas the services of public safety telecommunicators is a silent service, and their duties are seldom observed by the public. And whereas the professional public safety telecommunicators is the vital link between the citizen and victim, and the public safety provider who may apprehend a criminal, save or recover their possessions, save their life or the life of a loved one. And whereas the safety of our law enforcement officers, firefighters, and emergency medical service providers is dependent upon the quality and accuracy of information obtained from the citizens who telephone the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's public safety dispatchers. And whereas public safety dispatchers are the first and most critical contact our citizens have with emergency services, and whereas public safety dispatchers are the single vital link for our law enforcement officers, firefighters, and emergency medical service providers by monitoring their activities by radio, providing them information, and ensuring their safety. And whereas public safety dispatchers of the County of San Luis Obispo County have contributed substantially to the apprehension of criminals, and treatment of patients. And whereas each public safety dispatcher has exhibited compassion, understanding, and professionalism during the performance of their duties during this past year. Now, therefore, be it resolved in order that the Board of Supervisors of the County of San Luis Obispo, State of California, does hereby designate the week of April 12th through April 18th, 2026, as the San Luis Obispo County National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week, and join in honoring the men and women whose diligence and professionalism keep our county and citizens safe.
Well, good morning, board, and thank you for reading the proclamation, and thanks for honoring our dispatchers. I'm glad you got in male and female, because we do have both. As you know, you've been around long enough to see the difficulties of being a public safety dispatcher. In the resolution, it didn't mention that we don't dispatch just for the sheriff's office. We also dispatch ambulance. We dispatch for the cities of Morro Bay, Grover Beach, and Arroyo Grande. We dispatch for the probation department. So they're quite busy in that center. We often think of them kind of the ones behind the scene, but they're really not. They are forward-facing. They are the first point of contact with victims, tragedy. They save lives because they are all emergency medical dispatch trained, which means that they can give CPR instructions and other medical instruction over the phone, which often results in positive results. The challenge for them is learning what's become a very complex system. Back when I started, it was a very straightforward, simple system. Now I don't think I could do the job because of the multitasking involved. We're very fortunate to have the men and women that we have in that center. I couldn't be more proud of them being here today and being presented this, because I truly, and I know the employees that are dispatched by them have great confidence in them. They experience things from a different perspective as the deputies, but an extremely important job, and we're lucky to have them. And lastly, I'll just say thank you to all of you. Thank you to Public Works. Thank you to the admin office for their new home. I saw the closure of a dispatch center that had been in existence since 1981 that looked like a broom closet now, into a center that was really needed and really meets their needs and and really, they deserve it. So thank you for recognizing them, and thank you for giving them a new dispatch center up in Templeton. Thank you.
I'm going to open public comment. Anybody wish to speak on this item? Seeing no one come forward, I'm going to close public comment, bring it back to the board. And would my colleagues like to speak? Supervisor Moreno.
Yeah, just after the last item, those 9,880 victims that have been served by our district attorney's office, you all had to, probably almost all of them, close to 100% of them, you had to be the first folks to encounter them. And I cannot imagine the stress and everything that you need to deal with while remaining, just having that composure and being involved in such a difficult situation and being with people on all sides at their most stressed and probably the worst day of their life in many cases. Just thank you for what you do.
Supervisor Pichon.
I just add, thank you for saving the lives that you do, and welcome to Templeton.
Supervisor Ortiz-Lake.
Yeah, I'm so glad you have a new home. You deserve it. You're so impressive, really. Just amazing what you go through every day, and that you've chosen this profession, and we so appreciate your public service. It's really an important role that you play. Thank you for being there for our community.
Supervisor Gibson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Taking off from Supervisor Ortiz-Lake, I'm so impressed with your resilience. Having listened to a little bit of your radio traffic from time to time, most of the time I think it's actually, if you will allow me to say, pretty boring, right? It's this, that, I'm here, you're there, good, fine. And then it's not. And I know you all have dealt with incredibly stressful situations and then go back to taking care of the business of the day. So my hat's off to you with great gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you for your hard work and service. We really appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Thanks for keeping us safe.